So this is cake. I guess I consider myself a seamstress, an unconventional seamstress. I create work that is large, to say the least, and quite colorful. This piece in particular, honestly, it came from like me starting to read Alice in Wonderland. There's like this underlying weird, creepy world that happens throughout the story. This is kind of like that. I don't take it off from Alice in Wonderland, but that feel, that type of feel is something that I actually like am really drawn to. I guess it's the environment that's really interesting to me. Putting somebody in a different environment is important, I guess, in my work. I'm drawn to like the dream world. I mean, maybe you take things from like your regular everyday life, but your mind is on a whole nother level. And I would like to bring that to reality for people, like where they can like jump into something else, like while they're still awake, you know? So I guess it started when I was 5 or 6. My mom started putting me in like sewing classes. So sewing was like the beginning, and then I started doing like basket weaving and all these like really crafty things as a child. And I mean, I make clothes on the side a little bit, and then so I have like a vast knowledge of materials. But fabric has been like my main focus since the beginning. And like even like with Cupcake or whatever, it has like couch foam, but like the basis of that is, you know, a soft textile like type of fabric really. You have a hand in really every little like seam and everything like in the entire piece. You've seen it grow from like, you know, one seam to like 1,000 seams and then it becomes this huge 12-foot cake that you didn't expect to be this big. But I don't really know, to be honest, where the sweet thing came into play. It took, I think this past 4 months, I've been really like experimenting and kind of just like going for it rather than being stale and like thinking for like a long period of time and not kind of just doing. So I thought that this time I would actually just go for it and see what I come up with. And for some reason, sweets and cake was on my mind, so this is how it happened. I think usually I make pieces and then I give it like a month or so, and then